welcome everybody. Today we are here in Terwegen with Brian and we're going to work on the defense today. He wants to be a little bit more creative from the back of the court. He's not making any mistakes, but he wants to improve his angles and his weapon arsenal. Not the football club arsenal. But it's good to be able to play different kind of shots in defense. So today we're going to focus on what kind of shots you can play. We put the bench over here. This is a great method to show where you can play. This could be a bounce fence ball. I've watched some Padel in the FIP tournaments and it was very clear that the players are playing this bounce fence ball quite a lot to make the players move from left to right. But if you do that, you have to make sure to play the ball low over the net and that the ball bounces against the fence, and then it's very difficult. So today we're going to focus on playing the angle instead of the boring defense. Vamos. Yes. Nice. Can you play the first one with spin? Because now, Brian, when you're playing with slice, I have the ball here. So the second ball will be very difficult to defend. Okay. So it all starts with, if the ball is before the glass, play with a little bit of spin. If my ball is here, then you're able to play there. I think it's impossible after this ball to play the second ball there. Nice. Try, Brian, that the top of the racket is a little bit lower than the grip. Yeah, and at the end, you go a little bit over the ball. So a little bit. So try to loosen the grip a little bit so you can play with more spin. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And again, you have it? Nice. 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 It's left foot forward, Brian. You can clearly see the difference when Brian is playing with spin from defense, especially without the glass. With the glass, I do not recommend to play topspin. But you can clearly see a difference because now the balls, I had to volley from the ground, like a half volley, instead of volleying from higher than the net. So that will mean that if he plays with topspin, the next ball will be easier, so he can make the angle. Because probably when I have the volley here, he can never make the angle there because he's under pressure. And he's also not able to play the lob. Nice. Two left. Yeah.
So I am making more mistakes than putting it a little bit open, but losing a topspin effect.
Yeah, because when they play fast, it's better to play flat.
Yeah, okay.
With the topspin, I asked him to change the grip a little bit. If you have time with the forehand, I recommend to change a little bit, and with the backhand. And if you play from defense, Brian, don't do too much with the wrist. It's more of a little bit.
Frozen.
So more of my entire arm. Yeah.
Okay. So more like
exactly. Yeah.
Not like this.
No.
But this.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because if you use the wrist too much, then the contact point or the contact zone is very short. It is better when you hit the ball that the racket comes from lower than the net, grabs the ball and carries the ball to the other side of the net. Yes. And if a lot of players, when they are thinking about spin, they go up too much and they only hit the ball vertically. And it's important that when you topspin, to brush and to take the ball with you to the other side of the net. Okay. So it's more of a push than a hit.
A shorter preparation and more frozen arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vamos.
Vamos. Okay, so now the first ball is before the glass. So before the glass, Ryan, play with some spin, with a fixed arm. Then the second ball I volley deep, and then play flat off the wall, bounce fence. Champagne, then after. Okay. Nice. Yeah, and that one flat.
That's flat.
So without the wall spin, with the glass.
Also there.
Flat, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Better? Prepare, prepare, prepare. Yeah, so what you're doing now, Brian, is the ball's coming, and when the ball hits the glass, you go back. Okay. So you're small, you're small, you're small, you're small. This is amazing, and then the last moment, you do another one.
Okay.
So try to prepare a little bit further back to make sure you only make one swing.
Okay.
Racket back. Yes, nice. Racket back. Nice. Nice. Better. Nice. Yes. So with this one, you can see back next Monday, yeah, that your racket is a little bit too high. Keep it low. Flatter, more flat. Yeah, I think everything is correct. Prepare a little bit lower and turn your body a little bit more towards there. Yeah.
So the line, my toes.
Yes,
there.
Because you're not going to play there. You have three options, this one, or the lob.
Ah,
so they always have to gamble a little bit. Nice, very good, Brian. I think it would be better to play in the same grip, but only change the openness or the closeness of the racket. So without the glass, he should have a little bit of a closed racket to play with the spin. And when it's from the glass, a little bit open, so he can play slice and flat of the glass. Nice, yes, that was more spin. Yes. Move away, yes. Slow down, slow down. Good. First ball backhand. Yes, this is a good speed, Brian. So my racket is more open, so I can make the angle. Can you play one before the glass? Yeah, so then I play with a little bit of spin. When I'm playing without the wall, my racket is more closed, so I can brush. When it's with the wall, I'm more here. Oh, sorry, again. That's one ball. It's more open, so I can make that angle.
Okay.
And also, with this stance of the racket, you don't know if I'm playing the lob or on your feet. So now, we play in the rally, so I play to Brian. I'm going to play a rally with Brian, and Brian, you decide if you play the bounce fence ball or the slow ball in the middle as variation.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Venga. Perfect. Okay, Brian, what is the best option when you're under pressure?
Lob.
No. Never
Low.
play the lob when you're under pressure.
Low to the middle. That's
Yeah.
all my.
I think if you are under pressure with the one where you have to, where you're stepping back, on my forehand here.
Yeah.
And when you have time, you can choose to play there or there slow.
Yeah.
Or lob, but now we play without lob. Nice.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, so then you have to make sure I'm hitting the ball here.
Yeah, it was not really the...
Yeah, so I'm going to accelerate Brian when the contact point is higher than the net.
Okay.
I feel like you're doing a little bit more this instead of, yeah, so keep the shoulders straight, only use the arm. Nice. Perfect. Nice. So you see, this ball doesn't have to be fast. This is perfect. Yes, nice variation. Yeah, yeah. Muy bien. So my ball was too fast for you to play that ball. So you have to make a decision or to understand if you feel that you have time.
Is it risky or not?
Yeah.
Basically, okay, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So also, be careful. Yeah, better to remove it. So now you were a little bit under pressure, Brian. So then this is dangerous to play here. So when you're under pressure, you have to play here. Position is good. Ooh. Yeah, in this moment, Brian, the ball was a little bit slower. If the ball is slower, move a little bit back with the ball to the wall, so you can play it earlier. Yes, so let's say I'm defending here. You play a slow shot. If you're coming from far or you're coming from the tee line, and I'm far from the glass, my contact point is low, and you had time. If I went closer to the glass, I can play it here. So then you don't have any time, and my contact point is higher, so I can play the ball more down. So you have to be more active when somebody plays slower. And most of the time, it's the other way around. We move fast when somebody plays fast, and we move slow when somebody is playing slow. You should always move rapido. Thanks. Yes. Perfect. And I think it's more difficult because it's slower. Because if it's slower and lower, I have to lift it up and I cannot play the drop shot. A lot of players like it when you play fast, that they can play the drop shot or the angle. If you are fast on your feet and slow on your hands, you will beat everybody. Yes, this is the one. Decision is good, decision is good. Soft ball there, soft ball there, soft ball there again. I have to move a lot.
Yeah.
The faster you play, the less I need to move.
And I need to discuss with my partner that when we get a little bit more balls like here,
yeah,
easier balls that we both go hop.
That you go to the net. Yeah. Because he has to know that you like to play the ball to the fence, so your partner should cover the balls on his side, his forehand side. And when it's here, you should cover a little bit more the fence, and he should leave this part open.
Yeah.
So you should make like a signal or a position. So let's say you can take the ball off the glass and you position yourself here. You say, okay, let's play Chiquita when I'm here. Because if you play Chiquita from here, it's not good because you have to travel too far. So you should say, or say to your partner, okay, whenever I can play, my contact point is in front of the line, we go.
Yeah, maybe also on a bit harder balls.
Yeah.
Not like with slice, but more like flat. Okay, take over by scooter.
Yeah, and also you don't have to go. So that's also an option. What I was doing yesterday is everybody expects me to play the lob when I'm here, so they step back. So they were here, and I played soft, and I just went back to the line. And then from here, I choose again, but they expect me to play the lob. So when I'm here, I don't have to play high. I can also play low, because if I lob from here, you have a lot of time to go back and react. If I lob from here, you don't have a lot of time to react, and I probably win the net position.
And normally I don't really lob from there. More like the easy balls when I'm like here. And I have confidence that I can play it over them.
Yeah?
And play it in the back. But from here I always have the feeling that the lob is always coming a little bit shorter.
Yeah?
And when you play against twos tennis, they kick everything out.
Yeah.
And if I'm fast, I have them, but normally they play so hard that it's impossible.
No. Yeah, so you have to maybe play lower and slower longer until you can play a good lob or a good chiquita. You have to have more patience.
Yeah.
So never play the lob when you're under pressure, because then it's better to play them an easy volley than an easy smash. Okay, so now I'm going to serve to Brian, and after the serve, he's going to try to take the net. So that could be from the return, that could be later, that could be with a chiquita, can be with the lob, and I'm going to coach him on when he should play what shot. I think this is very important also for you to know when you play what shot, because I feel like people might play too much lobs or the lob when you're under pressure, or play too low all the time. So I think we have to find the right balance in variation with low and high balls. So that's what we're going to focus on now. Yeah! Nice. Very good, Brian. So why were you able to play the shot?
Because it was a more easier ball.
Why did you get an easy ball?
Because the previous ball was a little bit lower for you.
Yeah.
So you needed to.
And here.
Yeah.
So then after you could play the shot. So it's very important to remember what ball you played so you were able to play the ball after.
Yeah.
Because if you can do that, you can think. So now, Brian, the rally was kind of fast. So then I can power. When you play fast, you have to play a little bit more here.
Okay, even more.
Yeah, or slower.
Okay.
Serve to me, Brian. So you can see the speed of my return. Mooi, nog een keer. Goeie service, man. Your serve is very powerful. I think that's very effective. But my return is 50-60% slower than yours.
Yeah, so really try to get out the tempo. And
if I serve, there is more space in front of me. The slower you play, the more I have to reach for the ball. The faster you play, the less I have to move to the net. So I think you should slow down the return speed with 50%.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Yes, so you won the net. And that all started with the speed of the return. Because now my racket was on the ground when you were playing the return. Very Very good, Brian. Very good return. This is a very big difference. So that's why this ball should, if you're here, play fast. Because I can do this, or I can make the angle. If you play fast to my body, I cannot change into the corner.
Decision making.
Yes. It's either that or the lob. Nice.
Vamos!
Venga. Yes, so good.
Learn from the best, eh?
Yeah. Oh, tuka. Yes.
Nice ball.
So I think Brian, I also aimed there. This is a tutorial coming up how to hit the net wing, but the return should not go to my backhand. 1-0. Yes, this is way more difficult for me. 15-0. Yes.
Vamos.
Exactly. Hi, good defense. Final game.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. Yes.
Go on.
This is the one. 15-30. Match point for you. You need to win this one, huh? Golden point, winner takes all. Wins or loses. Muy bien. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos with Brian, please let us know. Dinner time. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.